Should I drink it? It smells good. I don't know. Is this even something that I really want? Like, I should just drink it. It's not like I'm actually dying or anything. Like, right? I'm not gonna actually die, right? I should just drink it. It's just like a little nap. It's really just a little nap. It smells fine. But this is all a lot. I feel like this is all this, or just this is it ever that serious? Was it that serious? I feel like it's not that serious. But then again, it's not like I'm really dying. Like, it's just gonna be a little nappy nap. Like, a little nap moment. I'm fine. It's fine. I'll just drink it. It's fine. Should I drink it? Sorry. No, I was talking to myself. Yeah. How are you doing? I know I haven't seen you in a while. That's good that you're doing well. What? No, I'm just stressed, you know. Family drama, whatnot. Actually, do you have some time to talk? Maybe. I feel like I could use some advice. If you have a second. If not, I totally understand. But like I said, I just feel like I need a little bit of advice. Yeah, no, that's, please have a seat. Would you like something to drink? Oh no, not this. No, not this one. But I can get you something, some water maybe. I'm sure there's a pitcher outside. You're good. Okay. Listen, before I tell you anything, I really need to like swear you to secrecy. I know it's like nothing is really that serious. I get it, but I feel like there's some stuff that just needs I'm just gonna talk about some stuff that I haven't really talked about with anyone, so I just want to make sure that you're not gonna go blabbing to the family about any other stuff that you hear here today. Just making sure, you know, that it's gonna be kept between us. Perfect. Pinky promise. Great. So I met someone. I know that I'm supposed to be marrying Paris. I'm promised to another. I know, okay, but I was at this party the other night, literally like 3 days ago, and I was having a good time. You know, we were getting down on the dance floor. There was playing that Shakespearean music, and I saw this guy, and he was looking at me, and he was just stunning, gorgeous. Like, I don't know, I'd never seen a man like that before. Like, he was written straight out of poetry or something. He was absolutely stunning, and he was looking at me as if he felt the same way. And so I got really excited, and we talked, and we started flirting, and we kissed, and it was amazing. It was fantastic. I mean, granted, I've never kissed anyone before, so I'm assuming that that's what it's supposed to be like, you know, but it was magical. Yeah. Until I found out who he was. Okay, so this is why you can't tell anyone, okay? You know the whole family, you know the whole, like, family feud with, like, my family, the Capulets, and the other family, the Montagues. It's Romeo. Romeo Montague. I know. Of all the people, right? Of all of me. Just my luck. Girl, I'm telling you. Fine. Okay. And at that point, we'd already kissed. And, like, at that point, like, isn't that, like, illegal or something? Like, don't I have to marry him now? Like, we kissed, you know? So, anyway. you're probably thinking, how can this get any crazier? But just wait, okay, just wait. I was like really caught up in the moment, you know, like I said, we were at the party, we were getting down on the dance floor, listening to that Shakespearean music, the wine was flowing, everybody was just having a good time, all this stuff. So like I said, we kissed, and then after we kissed, I found out that he was a Montague, but at that point it's too late. Like, I'm already feeling him, I'm already into it, you know. And so I like tried to like be like, no, we can't, our families, we're not destined to be together, our families hate each other. Sorry, but he was just like, I don't care, like, Juliet, you're the one for me, girl, like, you're the one, girl. And I was like, stop, I'm the one, like, you mean that? And he meant it, he really meant it. And honestly, I got carried away. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, I'm not gonna even act like I got carried away, okay? He was saying all this sweet stuff to me. He was like, I don't care about our families, we can run away, like, all I need is you, girl, like, all this stuff. He even came, okay, I was talking to myself on the balcony. It was kind of embarrassing, you know. I was like, Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo, like, what's good? And he literally came and climbed up my balcony. That is some fan fiction type stuff. Like, the man climbed up my balcony. Like, what? Like, I don't know. He just kept sweet talking me and telling me all this stuff, and I just got caught up. I got caught up in the moment, you know, and you know, and okay, like, okay, wait. I feel like you're judging me a little bit, but just let me tell the story, okay? So, like I said, he climbed up my balcony, and like, it was all romantic and cute. And then he asked me to marry him. Right, I know. Kinda crazy. But like I said, he was just telling me all the sweet stuff. Like, he was being so kind. He was being so cute. He is so cute, girl. Anyway, he asked me to marry him, and yes, we only have known each other at this point for like a day. But I said yes. I know. Thinking back on it now, I'm like, girl, why? Girl, why did you? Girl, Juliet, girl, what are you doing, girl? You are literally engaged. You are literally promised to another man, girl. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I got caught up in the moments. The vibes were good. We were vibing. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. When he said it, I was like, you're joking. I thought he was joking. I thought it was like a kiki, let's get married. Kiki, like, that's so funny. What if kind of moment. I thought it was like, oh, what if? He was serious. And I was like, okay, fine. Fine. I'm gonna say yes. And I'm gonna commit. But then when it's time to get married, like, he's not gonna be able to find anyone to actually marry us. Like, he's a Montague, I'm a Capulet. Like, our families have this huge, like, rivalry. And, like, to the point where even the prince was like, y'all gotta cut that shit out. Or if y'all keep fighting, y'all gonna be banned from the city or whatever. So I was like, we're good. Like, it's good. You know, like, it's good. We're good. Like, we're not gonna find anyone to marry us. Duh. He knew a guy. He knew a guy. He did in fact know a guy. He did in fact. He did in fact know a guy. So now we're married. And okay, at this point, at this point, I'm still into it, right? I'm still into it because I'm like, oh, okay, like, okay, period. Like, we're married. Like, yes, I've only known this man for a day, but like, he's so cute, and you know, whatever. We've been having a good time. Like, the vibes have been strong. Like, at this point, I'm still blinded, I think. And then we just kept it going and kept it going and kept it going. And then, girl, he started to act a little bit crazy. He started to give me red flags. Okay, so apparently one of my family members like saw him in the streets or whatever, like in the alley, and they were like, I know you were at that party that you weren't supposed to be at, because mind you, the party that we met at, he literally snuck into the party. Mind you, okay, I found out that he snuck into the party to see like my cousin or something with somebody else. He was in love with somebody else, and he snuck into the party to see her, which honestly should have already been a red flag, but at the time I was blinded, girl. I was blinded by love. So when I found that out, that should have been a red flag of like, oh girl, he already, like, he falls in and out of love quick. Like, he was after somebody else, now he's after you. I was blinded by love, so I didn't think that. But he snuck into the party. He wasn't supposed to be there. So one of my family members like saw him in the street, and they were like, throw up your set. They told him to throw up his set, like, to the TIE. Let's go right now in the street. Like, let's go, let's fight. And he was like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, we're you know, we're families, we're in-laws now. Like, obviously my family member didn't know that we were in-laws just yet, but he was like, no, like, I can't do that. Like, we're in-laws, we're family. Like, let's not fight, like, no. And at that point, when he was telling me this, I was like, okay, maybe I didn't marry a crazy man, you know, maybe I didn't marry a crazy man. But then his friend, I can't remember, like Mercutio or something, I don't remember, girl. His friend was like, don't be scary, don't be scary, bro, don't be a, like, what, like, he's trying to play in your face, like, you're not that guy, like, you better fight. And Romeo was like, no, like, I can't, like, that's my fam, like, that's my in-laws now, like, I can't do that. And so his friend Mercutio or whatever literally started fighting my family in the streets, in the dirty streets, in the streets. And he ended up, Mercutio ended up in the streets. Okay, my cousin don't play, or whatever family member it was, don't play. But then, okay, that's when the red flags started red flagging, because Romeo, I think he lost it. Now, it was at this point that I was like, okay, I might be in over my head with this one. I might be in over my head just a teensy bit, because girl, what? Who is this man? Who is he? Who is he? Yeah, he chased down my cousin, my fams, his new in-laws. He chased them down, and my family, in the street, in front of a bunch of people. And when he came back and told me that, I was like, oh my god, chivalry. Like, thank you so much for defending my honor, or revenging your friend, like, whatever. I don't know, girl, I made something up, because at this point I'm scared. This is giving red flag, okay? So I was like, okay, what do I do? So I tried to throw in there, I was like, okay, well, maybe, I was like, you know what, Romeo, my art thou, Romeo, maybe we need to take a break. I tried to, like, slip that in there, because I was like, you know what, maybe we need to take a break. Like, there's so much happening, like, our families are at war, like, you just literally, like, my cousin or whatever, like, maybe we need to take a break, you know, maybe we need to, you know, maybe we need to, right, and he said, actually, my Juliets, I have a better idea. find some sort of way to hide under my bed for the next like 48 hours. And then I get home and my dad says, yeah, remember that guy that you were engaged to? You're getting married like tomorrow. And I said, oh, great. It's not like I'm already married or anything. So I'm in my room just stressed out. Like I'm pacing, walking back and forth, all this other stuff. Like I'm literally freaking out. And another person that works for my family waltzes in my room to like, I don't know, change my chamber pot or whatever. And I end up spilling the beans about everything. And I'm not gonna lie, I did say that I would rather marry Romeo than Paris, the other guy that I was supposed to marry. I did say that, but at least I know what I'm getting into with Romeo, you know. I don't know this Paris guy. So that's how we got here. Instead of this person was like, hey, you know, instead of being like, just come clean, tell my father the truth, tell Romeo the truth, all of that, this person said, why don't you just fake your death? And what did I say? I said, tell me more, I'm intrigued. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I was just doing it for the plot. I'm not gonna lie. I was just doing it for the plot at this point. So he was like, you know, you should fake your death. And I said, wow, tell me more of that. Tell me more. And he was like, girl, I got this juice. I got this cookie. I got this juice. And you're gonna drink it. And it's gonna make you seem like you're not alive anymore. And your family's gonna think you're not alive anymore. And then they're gonna like have a funeral for you, all this stuff. They'll put you in the crypts. And then after that, you and Romeo, like you'll wake up and then you and Romeo can like skedaddle or whatever. Right? Like I said, at this point, I have been doing it for the plot. And I said, bring me the juice. So now I'm sitting here with this juice. I ate the cookie. The cookie's gone. But I'm sitting here with this juice. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, what? Girl, how did you get here? And I know that, like, I'm not gonna really die. Like, I'm not killing myself for no man. Girl, what? But it's still, I don't know how I got here. And I don't know what to do. Do I just drink it and commit to the beds? Do I just drink it and commit to the beds? Or do I come clean? What do you think I should do? I mean, at this point, like, my family's gonna like disown me or whatever. Like, I might as well just stick with Romeo. I mean, yes, it's low-key, like, he does fall in and out of love very easily. He seems to be a little bit like aggressive and like he literally